Welcome to episode 3 of the Pigeon Academy show. You know, it's your host, Rodney G. It's day 3, episode 3 for us here at the Pigeon Academy. We got the birds out. They're going to start doing their thing. We got a good show for you today, so sit tight. We're going to fly a little bit of the birds, and then we're going to get right to the show. Enjoy the birds flying. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right. Welcome to the Pigeon Academy show, your episode number 3 of the Pigeon Academy show. We are here with you, coming to you live streaming from the NYC. It's your charismatic host. We are here live streaming on YouTube. Oh, Facebook has not been doing us right. We normally live stream on Facebook and YouTube, but due to difficulties, Facebook was doing some player hating. So we're gonna officially, starting today, we're gonna move the show to YouTube, man. Too much player hating going on with Facebook. So that's it. Facebook, we're done with you. We're going to move on, and we're going to inform all of our audience over on Facebook that we are moving to YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know it's your charismatic host, Rodney G, your racer, your stock banger, your tosser, your straight catcher, man, your promoter of the sport. Here we are, Wednesday, episode 3, right here at Pigeon Academy show. This is episode 3. Glad to see you guys here. We're going to be doing roll call. Man, we are going to open up the phone lines tonight. I am going to set my device to its appropriate ringers. Later on during the show, I am going to open up the phone lines. I hope you guys and gals here on YouTube are respectful. Call in. Maybe have a couple of questions, some comments. Maybe curse me out. You know, call me a bushwhacker. Give me some flowers. We will see what it is. So for those of you that don't have the number, we're gonna put the live stream number up here. There it is real quick. Make sure we're able to put it up. And we're going to put that up a little bit later on during the show. We're going to do our live stream. We're going to do some promotions. We're going to talk about what's going on with the feed and the feed industry and the prices and the quality of feeds and why you should be looking at certain feed markets and purchasing your feed based off of quality and not quantity. So again, welcome to the Pigeon Academy show. I am your charismatic host, Rodney G. This is our first time we're coming here, and there's a lot of events going on. We're going to be clicking through some of these things. One of the things that's coming up in the very near future is your IF Pigeon race. They're going to be holding this race up in Connecticut. This is the banner right here. I'm going to bring this up, bring this down. There we go. The 141st IF convention. This race is going to be held November the 3rd or November the 5th. And it's going to be up in Connecticut Classic Club of Great Britain, Connecticut. And it's a 320-mile race. All of your prizes and points are on this. You can go to the IF page. We're going to be sending birds up there to get involved in this race. We're going to be sending our Red Jansons, our Ajacomp, and some of our Sun City Blood up there. So those guys are going to be able to handle some very good birds. There's some great racers up in that club and combine. And that's what's going on. We're going to be bringing you the AU also on our next show. We're going to be bringing their information up. There we go. There's the AU. They also have a race. I'm going to be bringing their information up. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of races. We're looking forward to doing some stock banging this year. We're looking to continue to toss our birds. We're going to be headed to Brooklyn. We're going to be headed to Long Island. We're already out in Queens with our 25 birds. We're going to be looking ahead that way and do some stock banging, do some checking up. So the guys that's out in Long Island and Queens and Brooklyn, look for us, man. We're going to be coming your way. We're going to be letting you know when we're in the area. We're going to do some point-to-point checkups right on top of guys, right underneath guys. And we're going to be looking to have some fun, man. So there's your information on the IF convention race. And again, the information soon will be coming up on your AU convention. So both of these unions have their race every year. And let me tell you, we want to send some birds. We want to send some birds, at least 10, 5 to each race. This is what you're going to see here all year long, right here at the Pigeon Academy show, right here on Facebook. I'm sorry, right here on YouTube. We are moving to YouTube. There we go, fam. We are moving officially to YouTube. Too much politics going on over on Facebook. So we're working with some of our new stuff. We're working with some of our new art. We hope you guys are liking our new look for 2022. There you go, some of our new art. And again, we're flying under the 6-star loft banner. We're going to give people a chance to come on and chat. I'm going to do a test right here because, again, this is our first time utilizing YouTube as our main live streaming platform. I see my man M Day Loft. I'm going to bring his information up here. There we go. Salute RG. There we go. It says S8. It says Southern chapter of the ATU in the building. There we go. There we go, M Day. Good to see M Day to come over. I believe from the Facebook platform. Let me tell you, there's a lot of guys here on YouTube. We have not been a regular here on YouTube. Now that we are coming over to YouTube, guys, it's time to move over. It's time to grab some of these elbows, and we're going to have to start pushing our way around in this space. We're going to be asking guys to come on who have platforms, who have shows. We're going to make it known right here on YouTube that this is now our number one and our main platform, and we're going to come right here on this platform, and we're going to 10x on this platform, and we're going to push the Pigeon Academy show even harder because we are more determined. I hate when they play a hate on us because we're so good over here at the Academy, you know, doing what we do. We're professional, We're always saying the appropriate things, but you know what? We're always the first ones that they attack. We're always the first one that they attack because they see that we're putting out professional content. We're being professional. They over there demanding money. They're over there demanding props. They're over there demanding all these things. We don't use any inappropriate music, and we're always doing the right thing on the Pigeon Academy show. I want to bring up one of our promos tonight. This is my guy. For those of you that are looking for great racing pigeons, this is Joe Money Green's video, the Three Amigos Loft. He's got a web page, which is the threeamigosloft.com. This is his promo tonight. Got some outstanding racing history in the AU, the IF, in the club and combine out here in New York, in the tri-state area. Guys got some outstanding birds. This is Joe Money Green's promo. Enjoy the video. That's your threeamigosloft.com. That's what we do on the Pigeon Academy show. We promote all the good fanciers, their lofts, their racing birds, their flying birds. If you're looking to get a commercial right here on the Pigeon Academy show, reach out to me at 347-299-1480. We're right here. We're going to be coming to you live from the NYC. We've been in the pigeon sport for many years. We race pigeons, we toss pigeons, we fly our birds, and we definitely do checkups. For those of you that are watching and enjoying the show, again, we're coming to you live from New York City. That was the Three Amigos Loft by Joe Money Green, an excellent racer. He's going to have birds for sale for the spring races. So look for him. You could catch him on threeamigosloft.com. There you go. That's Joe Money Green. I want to bring up another promo here. We covered the IF. We did Joe Money Green. I want to bring up another great fancier. And this is one of his excellent breeders. This is the Red Oklahoma over in Ross Vaccoro's loft. Some outstanding pigeons coming in from Canada. If you're looking for great racing birds, check out Ross Vaccoro of the Heavenly Loft, and you'll get a chance to see some great birds. He's got a YouTube channel, which is Heavenly Loft by Ross Vaccoro, and you can also take a look at him on heavenlyloft.com. This is Lady Oklahoma of the Heavenly Loft, a great breeder over in his loft. This is his promo. Enjoy the video. There we go. There we go. That was Ross Vaccoro's bird there. Lady Oklahoma. Beautiful bird. He's got the Queen Alba line up in there. He's got GFL lines up in there. He has Sangas up in there. He's got a lot of great pigeons. We actually have some of his birds. We recommend people purchase from him. Great businessman. Knows how to handle people. That's Ross Vaccoro of the Heavenly Loft. We're going to move over on to another subject that's been really bothering a lot of people. We're going to talk about those feeds. We're going to talk about feed prices. Here we go. We're going to bring this clip up here. Again, you're watching the Pigeon Academy show. We're coming to you live from New York City. And again, I'm your charismatic host, Rodney G. People get used to seeing this pretty face. We're going to be right here on YouTube every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what are we dealing with right now that we're dealing a lot with? We're dealing with the prices on feed. The feed prices are up. Let me tell you, I see a lot of guys on the internet. I got to say this, guys, be respectful with each other. The feed prices got nothing to do with guys' employment, guys, how many birds they have. This is a problem all throughout on the globe. Prices are up everywhere. Is it going to affect pigeon fanciers? Of course. Everything is up. Everything is up. Coffee, beans, sugar, you name it. Everything is up. Oranges, vitamin C, you name it. Everything is up. Let me tell you, you got your imported feed. Prices are up on imported feed. You got your American feed. Prices are still leveling out. You can still get some good priced American feed. We do know, based on information, that the imported feed, a lot of the imported grains is A+ pigeon feed, and a lot of the American feed is sea level feed. So you got to choose what you want to feed your birds, whether you want to feed your birds A-level feed or you want to feed your birds sea-level feed. Let me say this. The birds can survive on both. If I say this all the time, if you're racing, you want to be dealing with A-level feed. If you got regular fancy birds, your B-level feed, your C-level feed is sufficient. You got the birds that are just circling the roof and doing things of that nature. You ain't got to worry about buying no imported feed and all of that. What do we feed our birds here at the Star? We feed them the Black Label. All year round, we're feeding our birds, our homers and our triplets. We're feeding them the Black Label, because that's the feed of choice. So we see these things are very high, but this is what's going on. They're going to be high for a while until we get through this pandemic. That they can get through this pandemic. My man Rebellion, he's asking a question here. Let me go to his question here. And Rebellion asked this question here. Can I trap wild pigeons to train? Woo! Rebellion, let me say this. No, my friend. I would say no. I would say hell no. 2 reasons why. Wild pigeons are untamed animals. Most of them are untrainable. When you put a wild animal, especially a pigeon, in a cage, he's going to act wild. He's not going to get tamed. If he was born in the wild, you're not taming that bird. The chance of you taming that bird is 1,000 to 1. And not only that, the level of IQ and health, You're taking a big chance. You're taking a big chance with outbreak and disease. A lot of birds are carriers. If you got domestic birds, most of the domestic fanciers are treating their birds with 5-in-1, 4-in-1, 3-in-1. If you're seeing homing pigeons and they're reputable birds, they're being vaccinated. Listen, right here at the Star, we're vaccinating on 6 levels. Our racing birds, 6 levels. We're not just doing the PMV. We're doing 6 levels of vaccination. Why are we doing 6 levels? Because of the level of pigeons that we're holding on to. Yeah. 6 levels of vaccination, of vax. You'll see me saying that. Could there be amazing genetics? He says, could there be amazing genetics out there? I'm going to answer that by saying this. That's like a needle in a haystack. You want to go into a pile of hay and try to find a needle? Good luck. Good luck. Instead of looking for a miracle pigeon, go to a reputable fancier, like we were promoting Ross Vaccaro, like we were promoting Joe Money Green at the Three Amigos Loft. Go to a reputable fancier, purchase a young bird kit, put them in a coop, settle them, and then train them. Now, Rebellion, because we're new here on YouTube, are you a current flyer or you're a current pigeon fancier? That's my question to you. Are you a current pigeon fancier? Because this is our first time on YouTube, and this is a semi-new audience for us. So you could be a fancier that's a person that's not a pigeon fancier. So there's a lot to learn before you get birds. Vaccination, health, the whole 9 yards. Rebellion says everyone loves an underdog. Let me tell you, my friend, you might not understand this at this time, but in the pigeon game, racing birds, guys got birds that's on a high level. They got birds that's on a high level. No bird off the street is going to go and beat those fanciers based on their condition and so forth. They're not going to do it. Those birds are on a high level of health, high level of genetics, and a bird off the street, you don't know what he's bred with, you know? He might have been bred with a regular flying bird. He might have been bred with a ballhead, a tiga, a flight. You want to go to a reputable fancier and purchase pigeons, train them, home them, and then if you're going to race them, go and race them. If you're doing regular fancy pigeons, you got to also find a reputable seller who's got great flying birds. I'm always looking at birds based on not what somebody tells me, but what I see. My eye never lies. My eye will say, those birds are excellent flyers. And I'll say, I want those birds. My eye never lies. I never go and say, guy, basket up some birds and say, yeah, take those. I'm like, I don't want those. I want to cherry pick. I know who has good birds. So that's what we want to do. Yeah, man. The best birds to work with is young birds. You want to train birds and get them out? Yeah. You want young birds, what's known as squeakers. You want to get a good kit, 5 birds, 10 birds. I always tell guys if they're starting out, get a nice 10-bird young bird kit, settle them, get them out, take your time with them, let them flap around, train them. Rebellion, you can go to my channel here on YouTube and look up my playlist. You'll see a lot of videos. We are not a fly-by-night pigeon educator. We are this is an advanced pigeon channel. You're going to get great information from here. This is the Pigeon Academy show with your host, Rodney G. And you know we do ask for donations for the Pigeon Academy. You can see our Cash App right here, which is RG Petty 1. All proceeds will go into us traveling and bringing this show to you on a weekly basis. So all donations would be appreciated. I want to bring another video up here. We brought this up last week, but it's a video that I always like to promote. We're here promoting all these good products. This is Lee Jin's video because you got to have bands for your birds if you're breeding, which, guys, we're getting ready to get heavy in the breeding season. This is what we're getting ready to do. This is Lee Jin's video for custom bands. Again, you're watching the Pigeon Academy show. I hope you enjoy the video. This is Lee Jin's custom bands. There we go. There we go. That was Lee Jin's video with his custom bands. We're getting ready to bring the show to a close. Let me tell you, I do want to open up the phone lines, but there's been so much technical problems with our opening up with tonight's show. So I don't even think I'm going to do that this tonight. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back for another show tomorrow. Okay. So listen, I'm going to open up the lines. I am going to open up the line. I just got a text from one of the fanciers down in Florida, and I definitely want to get him on the line. So I'm going to open up the phone line right here. This is the information. We're going to do this for a good 5 minutes. So we're going to open up the lines, and you could call into the Pigeon Academy show. And let's see what you guys are talking about tonight. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to bring the Pigeon Academy show. Oh, there go my man, the OG. Tyshawn Jefferson just built that new loft. Harbor Loft is in the house. There we go. There we go. Harbor Loft is in the house, sending those pictures around of that beautiful, beautiful new loft the brother just built. Yes, there we go. Back in the game. Back in the game strong. Back in the game strong. Brother getting ready to get blessed with some of the best birds on the East Coast. Let me tell you, you're going to see some great things from Tyshawn Jefferson of the Harbor Loft, the OG from Staten Island. Charlotte Island's in the house. Shout out to him. So, okay, we're waiting for a call in from, I believe, M-Day Loft. M-Day, give us a call, man. We're going to bring you on, put you on speaker, and let's see what we're dealing with tonight. The phone line is open. Anybody want to call in and shout out, give us a holler. The phone lines is open. So again, this is what we're doing. We brought up Lady Oklahoma. We got a lot of the videos here. There's a lot of great things going on. And here we go. Let's see what's going on. All right. Phone lines are open. This is your guy, Rodney G. Who's on the line?
G. What's going on, my brother?
What's good, man? What's going on?
You already know it's the one and only M-Day Loft down here in Tampa, Florida.
There we go, brother. You got a smile on my face, brother. That's what's up. I'm happy,
my brother. I'm glad to talk to you. I'm glad to reach you, and I just wanted to go ahead and give a couple shout outs to some good fellas, man, that have been showing me a lot of love.
Okay.
I definitely have to shout out Roman's Loft. Man, Bobby down here with me.
Yeah.
Good brother. Plenty of information and has been helping me along the way. Got to give a special shout out to Navarro Loft. Man, Angel down here. He's another stand-up gentleman. Great hobbyist. Knows his stuff. I need to give a special shout out to my man Poopy on the Go Loft.
Okay, on the Go Loft. Okay.
It's a good brother. Plenty of information. He showed me a lot of love. His family ties right there, and I got to talk my man up.
There we go. There we go.
I got to send a shout out to Black City. My man, you already know, has some amazing blacks, and is outstanding individual himself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's the one thing I like about him, man. He doesn't cut no corners. Speaking his mind. He's a very direct person. There's no BS with him. You know, we and him did some collab recently, and there's no BS with him. And let me tell you, he's really putting it down with his birds. He's got some really nice quality birds, man. And they're showing up in the show, man. You know, they're doing their thing in the shows, which is what this hobby is all about. It's all about guys showing the uniqueness of their birds, you know?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful hobby, a very beautiful hobby.
Man.
And guys like Black City who know their stuff and take their time into their birds. I mean, proof is in the pudding. Yeah. You know what I mean? The proof is in the pudding. I also want to shout out the SCATU down here in Florida. We're doing it big. We started off our first meeting of the year on a great foot. If we got anybody down in Florida interested in joining the club, by all means, you could go ahead and give me a call. As the SCATU secretary and treasurer, we're more than willing to bring more hobbyists along and get them into the club. And I could be reached at 813-735-6438. And the power's in numbers. The more the merrier.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell you, man. Navarro, man, he did a video. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, and he did a walkthrough of his loft.
Amazing, ain't it?
Man, I was like, for real?
Listen, I seen that in person, and that video didn't even do it justice, my brother.
Bro, you know what they told me? You know what they told me? He said, RG, if you move to Florida, I'll build you a loft. I was like,
that's a fact.
I was like, what?
That's a fact.
That's love, brother. That's love.
That's love. That's love. And you know, that man, he's a man of his word. So if he told you that, you heard that, you know, that's a fact. You need to get your ticket today.
Man, listen. That's another story. That's another show. That's another story. But brother, let me tell you, I've seen the southern chapter of the ATU, how you guys are bringing it forward.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. It's brought a lot of great pleasure to see the brothers come together in unity and, you know, start showing the birds and everything. Now, I got to ask this question. You know, I got to ask this question.
Shoot, my brother.
You guys got the opportunity to also time fly because, you know, we are up under the banner. So you all guys also got a chance to time fly. I think this because where you guys are situated, you got more space. So you guys probably got a better chance to time fly. Like, for example, for myself here, my competition is always pushing up on me here, you know, because, you know, I'm stock banging with them and, you know, they suffer quite a few losses from me. So they always trying to get at me, you know?
Right.
When I've tried to train my time flying birds, it's not going to work out because they always after me. So, but you guys got a greater opportunity to do some time flying, man. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, I first and foremost, yes, we will be doing that out here, and you know, we have a couple elements that are, you know, not in our favor. You know, the weather being one, and you know, we also have the Hawks crazy out here, and you know, we're gonna work through that though. We're gonna work through that, and it hasn't been done. It hasn't been done before. You know what I mean? So you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, and that's what we're attempting. You know, and whole. You know, just first and foremost, bringing positivity. You know, to the hobby, into the club, and leading on the right foot. You know, if it's in God's will for us to do 16 hours out here, we're gonna do 16 hours out here. You know, but like I said, it's gonna be difficult. You know, because that climate, this Florida heat is something else, my brother.
Yeah, I'm hearing about that. That it's rough on the birds. That humidity is rough on the birds.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I mean, but there is a time frame. There's a time frame that we're working on that is gonna probably be the most plausible. Because to run those birds rampant in June, when that sun is at its hottest, it's probably not going to be the best bet.
Right.
So yeah, there's going to be a time of year to do that, and we're working out the kinks right now.
Right. Well, I also peeped this about your personal loft. I've seen this. You have your birds that you're working with for probably the show, right?
Yeah, well, I'm a military guy, so I got to compartmentalize and do stuff, and I do it without even thinking. So, I have my setup, although not the prettiest and not the Navarro loft. You know what I mean?
Right. But you're moving in that direction to have birds to show, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I have my stuff structured. Okay. I have my stuff structured, and I definitely have a certain portion that's that I'm working on, to try to show in the future.
Right, and then you have your flying team also, which we saw last year. You was doing some tossing. You were getting your birds out there, so you got that squad too, right?
Oh yeah, I got that squad. I downsized, just before the breeding season, just to make sure that I get things right accordingly. And space. I don't have the space to basically fly 100 to 500 birds. But
right.
I had to downsize a little bit, but I kept my strongest ones. So right after flying season, we're gonna be right back on the road. My goal was to basically get them to 30 miles in every direction.
Nice.
West.
Yeah, so, nice.
Yep, right after breeding season, we're going right after that goal strong.
I gotta ask you this, being a stock banger myself, how much competition is around you? How many lofts are around you in distance that you can hit?
Man, so in the tippler community, there isn't that many tippler guys out here.
Oh, okay.
The homers are the big thing out here.
Oh, the racing guys, right?
Oh yeah. But as we grow the SCATU, we have hopes that we'll be able to inspire, other people who just like the bird, you know what I mean? That maybe want to join the club, get their own loft, and, who knows, man, the sky's the limit. We may have more in the future.
Yeah. I see those. I'm looking at the whole spectrum, the show, the flying, the tossing. You see how I'm looking at your loft, and I'm like, I know you're setting up for showbirds. I know you got your tossing squad,
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell you, I know when you breeding off of those birds, the babies you're gonna get off of those birds are gonna be fantastic flyers because they coming off of proven birds,
Oh yeah, man. I already have some stuff right now that's coming along that I'm just like, wow. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's for me personally, it's quality over quantity.
There you go. You go. And I see you're an Isabella man too.
What's that?
I see you're an Isabella man too.
Oh, listen, we're gonna talk on a personal note. When I get back up top, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you, my brother.
Bro, let me ask you something. You know what I found with them is their strength. I found with the Izzies was this. If I fly them by themselves, they are powerhouse.
Yeah.
They are powerhouse. They are very clannish. Like I fly my Isabellas, and sometimes they'll another bird will try to get with them, and they'll chase them off. They'll be like, nope, you ain't flying with me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly how your setup, may be where you just have the Isabellas just by themselves. Is that how you have them?
No, they in the loft with my Prince models and Grizzles, which is my main checkup and tossing squad. So when I want to fly them, I gotta actually go in and individually take them out, and then I'll toss them out into out of the loft. but they fly regularly with my Prince models and grizzles, but they are very unique birds, and they are great flying pigeon, man.
Absolutely, and they're beautiful. You know, I haven't noticed personally them being, wanting to be on, just Isabella squad,
right?
Because they fly great with those Prince, man, that I raised last year. They were flying great with them. But yeah, man, that's top of the line. One of my favorite breeds. Yeah. And when I get back to New York, I'm definitely linking up with you.
Yeah, man, link up with me, man. Link up with me, man. We're gonna connect, man, because right now I look at my Isabellas and I say they're a proven bird. They've been through some battles, The only time those birds to me are vulnerable when I'm doing competitions is when they're squeakers. Once they come of age, you're not catching them. You're not catching those birds.
I think that's all birds, man.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
At this stage, they're the most vulnerable, man. They don't have those instincts at its height.
Right. Yeah.
But once they encounter a couple close calls, best believe them instincts they stay ingrained. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, man. Okay. Well, listen, man. Let the audience know where, before you get off the line, let the audience know where they can find you at, brother. Where can they find you at on social media?
Oh man, I'm on Facebook and Dayloft. I'm on Instagram and Dayloft. Like I said, if you guys are down here in Florida and you're interested in joining the club at Southern Chapter ATU, you could go ahead and give me a call. Once again, my number is 813-735-6438. And I'll be happy to provide more information and help guide you along the way. And let me just give one more last shout out. Let me give you your flowers, my brother. Salute, RG.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
6-star. You're doing a tremendous job. I love the information. When I got back into the hobby last year, I found you. And listen, my man, you doing your thing, man.
Thank you, brother.
Keep trailblazing, my brother.
Yes, we will do that, brother. Thank you, man. And listen, thanks for calling in, man. Look for us again on Wednesdays. We're going to be right here on YouTube. We're going to have the lines open, so guys are going to be able to call in and run. Brother, you the first one, brother. So thank you for calling in, brother. Thank you very much.
It's all love. It's all love, RG.
Okay, brother. We're going to move on. And thank you, brother. We'll talk on the side and we'll go from there, okay?
All right. One love.
All right, brother. Peace. There we go. Our first caller right here. Listen, the phone lines are still open. We are 43 minutes into the show. The phone lines are still open. That's what it's all about. You see, what we're saying is we're paying attention to other fanciers, what they're doing, how they're structuring their lofts, how they're having fun. I was flying my birds the other day and I ran across a guy that I've had, how would I say, some difficult times with him, but I'm going to give him his flowers today, man. Shout out to Jags Loft. Johnny G, he saw me in front of my residence. He rolled up on me and he was like, I saw the birds flying. The star is out. And I've had my moments with him, but I was like, yo, Johnny, man, you should call me, man, And we just had a moment where we connected and we clicked and we connected and then he told me he was going to go fly his birds. He saw my birds out and he drove by. So shout out to Johnny G, man, of the Jags Loft, man. It's all love. We always just looking for competition. Sometimes guys take us, they take us wrong on how we are trying to get competition. Sometimes we're a little aggressive in our stock banging, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's all about good, clean fun and good competition, whether we're racing, stock banging, or anything like that. I see my man 226. I see you up here. Red Eye Loft, I see you up in the house. Welcome to the show. The phone lines are open right here at the Pigeon Academy show. We are 45 minutes into the show, man. We're glad to be coming to you live. We're going to be here, right here on YouTube, which is now our #1 platform. We're going to be right here on YouTube every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. and we're going to be chatting with you just like we did with Brother M. Day Loft. And you could call in, man, and talk about anything. We're also going to be putting up a showrunner, which I'm going to be asking people to talk about the showrunner. So you're going to be seeing a lot of different things. And let me say this too. When it comes to building clubs, a club to me is like a house being built from the ground up. There are so many components that go into building up a club. There are so many different people. And I'm going to use the analogy that a friend of mine, skyscraper loft, Christopher Ware, gave me today. And he said, a club is like a house being built from the ground up. You got your carpenters, your mason, your electrical, your plumbers, your roofers. You got all these different people that go in to build one house. They're all doing a different function, but at the end of the day, it's about that one goal, which is to build that house. And that's how a lot of clubs are. We are all not doing the same function. I just rejoined my club, which is the racing club, which is the New Rochelle club. I'm getting ready to rejoin that club. I'm in the ATU club. I'm a member of the IF. So I'm the member of the FTS Pigeon Club. So we are here and we're involved in a lot of different clubs. We're doing a lot of different things right here from the Pigeon Academy show. We're going to give another 3 minutes and see if somebody else will call in. Hopefully we'll get some shout outs. Guys, I will be doing roll call. Like tonight we had Rebellion on the show. Rebellion was a part of the show. My man, M. Day Loft, I'm going to go way back here and grab some of the comments. M. Day Loft was a part of the show. My man, Tyshawn Jefferson from Harbor Loft, he was a part of the show. There we go. And this is what we do every time on the show. We do what is roll call. I'm hoping as we build, we can put out there, you guys can put out there where you're from, what's the name of your loft, and especially the location where you're from. And of course, we had Red Eye Loft 226. He joined the show, and another gentleman here, which he has it looks like a foreign name, and he says FYI. He was a part of the show. So the audience, we're always shouting out the audience and giving flowers and salutations to everybody that comes on the show. We try not to miss anyone. And don't forget, we do accept donations right here with Cash App, with RG Petty 1. And we're looking for guys to help donate to the Academy so we can build it up and make this a really strong show. We're going to come to the close of the show now that we are 49 minutes in. I want to thank you all that have come here tonight for the first time with the Pigeon Academy show. Again, it's your charismatic host. You can call me. I'm looking forward to you guys calling in. I'm looking for you guys to be guests on the show. Don't be shy. It's your guy, Rodney G. And again, thanks for watching, guys. See you probably tomorrow. We're going to do a spontaneous show tomorrow and get us right back into the fold so we can get sharp. Again, it's your charismatic host of the Pigeon Academy show, Rodney G. And thanks for watching.